The following 7 kinds of diamonds are newbies to buy diamonds. For example, before many boys buy a proposal ring, they will do their homework online, check YouTube and some diamond websites to do their homework. Even if they look like mine, the channel talks about how many diamond pieces there are at least. It takes a lot of time to look at them. This time I will sort out the following 7 kinds of diamonds. This diamond is newbies. I will try my best to shorten this piece to 5 minutes so that I will save you a lot of time. The first diameter is off. It is not recommended to buy diamonds. I believe that many novices will buy a round diamond for the first time, so I will organize a watch. I also suggest that you capture the screen or like it. This watch is about the weight of a round diamond and the standard diameter. If you want to look at the previous piece, there are actually 2 pieces. It is about the cut and the weight. If you want to look at the 2 pieces, it will take some time to use the same piece, so I am here. Organize a watch. For example, if you look at a round diamond, the standard diameter is about 6.4 mm because the weight of the diamond is about 6.4 mm, but because the cut is good or not, it will cause the diameters of the diamonds are different. So what about the diamonds? It may be big or fine, but it is all due to the same reason. Why do you explain the reason why you give one card to others and one card to be fine? For example, you will see 90 copies. In fact, the standard diameter is about 6.2 mm. If it looks like it, each pill is a card. The diameter of each pill is 6 mm, so I might as well suggest you buy 90 copies of the pill because looking at it, the price of a card of Zhongda pill is Zhongping, so you can use this table to turn over a shirt correspondingly. For example, a card is 6.4. If you have a diamond, the diameter of the first 2 numbers is measurement. For example, if it is 6.3 to 6.4, a diameter is reasonable. But if it looks like 6.2, in fact, it is unreasonable. What is the diameter of a card? I don't recommend buying it. The second color is not easy to buy below J. When you see Zhang shirt depth, it belongs to the same level and the angle is scared GHIJ. It belongs to the same level before. I have a YouTube that talks about colors. You can have a look when you have time. In addition, if you have more than 2 cards, I have a YouTube. I always explain that if you want to have a cost-effective 2 cards, I can accept it. But if it is J style or below, it is really difficult to see the beginning with the naked eye. So it's not easy to consider the third interest rate change or laser diamonds below type J. Before, I talked about YouTube one by one, just talking about the issue of diamond style change. There is a point marked in this department. If you are a novice and sell diamonds for you to listen to, you will easily ignore it. And this diamond, if it is particularly plain, everyone should pay attention. It's like this diamond. If there is a what behind the color, it means that the color of this diamond has been processed manually. Before the burial, there was a saying about 7 kinds of diamond defects as much as possible so that everyone can look at them. Especially when you see one called a laser rotating hole, I pray that it will not be easy to sell. The right way is to change the hole and change it. The price is so low that it is not easy to buy. The 4th point is that there is fluorescence grading at the edge of diamonds. I think many of you know that fluorescence grading includes fluorescence fin degree, fluorescence or medium intensity fluorescence click degree. Simply put, medium fluorescence, strong fluorescence and very strong fluorescence diamonds are not easy to buy. Both strong and very strong are not easy to buy. What's the explanation? Simply talk about medium-sized light or future diamonds. In fact, the collectible value is also very difficult to recycle in the second-hand market. There is a great chance that it will affect the fire of diamonds. If you may search, there are many so-called experts on the market who have said this. Even if there is fluorescence, it may not affect the flicker of a diamond. You can ignore the so-called YouTube. First of all, please explain whether ordinary people will buy diamonds all the time, or maybe they will only buy diamonds once in the world. It is already troublesome to buy diamonds and do your homework. Asking people to talk about how strong fluorescence may not affect a stone fire color, or even strong fluorescence may be good, that is, I don't even know these departments. Simply asking people to talk about medium-sized light or below is not easy to buy, so if there are fluorescent diamonds, I don't recommend them for novices. At least some experienced first come will think about the choice. Point 5. It is not easy to buy clarity below SI2. That is, it is not easy to buy I1, I2 and I3 because what kind of clarity is it? In fact, flaws can already be seen with the naked eye. What if you are new to diamonds? I recommend buying SI2 or above first. Of course, there are some flaws in SI2 that can be seen with the naked eye, so First, you must look at it in person, and second, use a 10x magnifying glass to look at the next floor if you don't look at diamonds all day. If you can't see it, you can ask a salesperson to get a certificate and come out with more than one card. If there is a defect, it will be easier for you to find it. If you can't find it, you can call a merchant. You can listen to it, get off the bus. If a merchant listens to it, you don't even know what it is. You can ignore it if you go to the second store to buy it. Of course, it is difficult to see the merchant above VS1, but if you are VS1 or above, in fact, you can rest assured that it is right. You won't see it with naked eyes. Whether it is flashed or not is decided by the cutting palace, so the cutting is very important. If you cut it below good, you can actually ignore it directly or not. Some people just say, hey, very good, it's acceptable, I'm talking about it. That is, if you are a novice and buy round diamonds, you don't need to look at very good at all. I think it's excellent. That is, it's excellent. Polishing and cutting symmetry are excellent. It's the 3 excellence in the market. There are a few ideal cuts. I dare not talk about them all, but I think if you are a novice, you don't need you can just manage GIA. Point 7. BGM diamonds are not easy to buy. What is BGM? I had a YouTube post before saying that if you have time, you can have a look. Normal diamonds have the texture of transparent glass, but there are some diamonds that look a little turbid and white when you look at them. The grey feeling also seriously affects the fire of a diamond, even if you have 3 EX diamonds. They are all saved and the BGM is not marked on the certificate, so it must be judged with the naked eye, so I highly don't recommend buying diamonds online unless you have a lot of money. Let's talk about it. Beginners should avoid buying diamonds at 7 o'clock. If you are a novice after watching this YouTube, you can actually avoid buying some unbeautiful diamonds. It is very suitable. If you don't really want to do your homework, friends will watch it. Of course, I pointed out that they all sell turnaround stones. If you have any diamond questions, please feel free to contact me. I am happy to answer your questions. Okay, I have shared so much today. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, I hope you will subscribe to this channel. What about my channel? There are many other things about diamonds. You can have a look when you have time. Bye.